Good morning, Cersei High School. It is 91 days till prom and Friday, January 27, 2017. I'm Jake Williamson.
And I'm Lexi Green. On today's show, we'll have Sydney Bryant with your updated weather forecast and Aubriana with your latest Lions sports updates.
But first, here are some announcements.
Lion TV is doing a fundraiser at Bailey's Pizza on January 30th from 4:30 to close. Please come out and support us.
Time is running out to purchase your 2017 SHS yearbook. Go to jostensyearbooks.com to order yours ASAP.
Seniors who plan on attending A-State Jonesboro can stop by the Guidance Center for information regarding their privately funded scholarships. Deadline to apply is February 1st.
The White County Master Gardeners are offering a scholarship for $500. Any interested senior can pick up an application in the Guidance Center.
If you or your family are members of White County Farm Bureau, please stop by the Guidance Center for a scholarship application. Now let's flirt it on over to Sydney with your updated weather forecast.
Good morning, Cersei High School. Today is Friday and Fridays are awesome. Let's get started with your weather. Today we will have a high of 52, a 0% chance of rain, sunny skies. Your winds going west at 14 miles per hour and your humidity at 49%. Your sun rose at 7:09 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight we will have a low of 30 with clear skies, 0% chance of rain, winds going west at about 5 miles per hour and your humidity at 62%. Your sun will set at 5:30 p.m. On to the almanac. The high for the month of January is 50 with a low of 27 with a monthly average of precipitation about 3.57 inches and your month to date is 1.46 inches. On to the 5cast. Saturday we will have mostly sunny skies with a high of 52 and a low of 33, 0% chance of rain, which carries over to Sunday where you have a high of 52 and a low of 29, partly cloudy skies. Monday you will have a high of 58, a low of 36 with about a 10% chance of rain, which carries over to Tuesday and Wednesday. But Tuesday you'll have highs in the 62s and lows in the 36. Wednesday you'll have a high of 52 and a low of 30. So it looks like this week we'll have really spring type weather, but it's kind of ironic since we're still in January. So go out and enjoy the spring weather while we have it.
That's very
Looks
true.
very good. Now let's see what we're having for lunch today. So today for lunch we'll be having barbecue chicken, drumstick or tangerine chicken, macaroni and cheese, Asian rice, celery sticks, a baked sweet potato with cinnamon and brown sugar, roll, pineapple chunks, and milk.
Make sure to thank all of the wonderful cafeteria ladies.
For sure. They put a lot of work into providing us with all the great food we have at lunch, and we greatly appreciate it. Spring Senior Preview Day at Williams Baptist College will be held on January 27th, February 17th, and March 31st. Please register at williamsbaptistcollege.com/preview.
ASUBB is hosting a preview day on Friday, February 17th and Friday, April 7th. Register online at www.asub.edu.
Now let's go over to Daniel with a story over a disease that is sweeping its way across America's youth.
Although the flu season is almost over, there is a new threat on the horizon. I sat down with an SHS senior to discuss this new bug, its dangers, and how to prevent it.
I was hanging out with a buddy of mine who was a graduating senior that year, and his name was Jack Freeland, and I was at his house and we were just hanging out, just playing Xbox like a normal night, and it kind of got late and I knew I shouldn't have been there that late, and I wasn't protected at the time, and one thing led to another, and next thing I know he was reaching in my backpack, he pulled out my chemistry homework and he told me that this would probably happen, but I didn't think it would happen to me just because I didn't think that I would be that person. And so next thing I know it just got out of hand and I had contracted senioritis.
Cameron's illness has affected his social life. Now his friends are forced to take preventative measures around him to ensure they don't get senioritis.
Well, before, he was all bright and shiny, like a Greek god almost. But now he's always withdrawn, like a shell of his former self. He just doesn't do any work, and he's always in his own world. He doesn't listen to anything I say. I have all the protectiveness. I have the face mask and the gloves to protect myself from getting senioritis, because Nobody wants to get that. I also wash my hands.
They wear a medical mask around me. They don't want to breathe the same air, but that's understandable. They've been motivating me, just being like, hey dude, you can do it. Everything will be okay. Helping me with my homework and helping me to keep my grades up, obviously. Studying together for tests and whatever else they can do, which there's not much.
Despite some people being understanding, there are those who treat Cameron like an outcast and act differently around him.
Well, I have two instincts around him. It's either flee or fight. Survival instincts, they kick in. We should avoid him. We should put him in a camp somewhere. Get rid of him.
Now that I've contracted the disease, they don't want to be around me because they don't want to contract it. I don't blame them because I'm not normal anymore like the rest of you out there. And it's hard because that attributes to my depression, my constant fear that my life will never be the same.
Despite his terrible diagnosis, Cameron looks hopefully towards the future and has a positive message for others.
Don't make stupid decisions like I did. And stay on top of things, like put school first in your life, obviously. That's a big part of staying clean. Be protected, just know what's out there and it can happen to you.
If you think you've been infected with senioritis, seek help immediately. Although it is dangerous, it can be beaten. For Lion TV, I'm Daniel Burley. Back to the news desk.
Wow, senioritis is definitely scary.
Golly! I will be sure to stay protected so that I can avoid that disease. Thank you, Daniel, for that very informative message.
Congratulations to all of the winners for the Who's Who Awards. If your name is listed, you will be contacted by the SHS yearbook staff with a day and time to meet for your pictures. If you have any issues with the time you are given, please contact Ms. Hollyfield ASAP.
Congratulations to the following seniors for being voted in the top 5 for Mr. and Miss SHS. For Mr. SHS, Daniel Burley, Jackson Hall, Darius Whitney, Reese Rideout, and Will Wilkins.
And for Miss SHS, Hope Walker, Allie Brown, Chesney Rabley, Claire Holden, and Marshall Milligan.
Mr. and Mrs. SHS will be revealed in the 2017 SHS yearbook. Now we're going to jump it over to Aubriana with today's sports updates.
Thanks, guys. Last night your bowling team took on Cabot and your wrestling team faced off against Mountain Home in Jonesboro. We'll have scores for those at a later date. Also, this Saturday, your wrestling team will be competing in the Central Conference Duels. We wish them the best of luck and hope they come home with a win. Next Tuesday, your Cersei Lion basketball teams will take on BB. We caught up with Ty Harrelson to see how they are preparing for the upcoming game.
It's going great, We've had a few losses, but overall, we've won quite a few games as well. And I think we're really playing as a nice unit. Well, we have a lot of time. We don't have a game on Friday, so that's going to give us extra practicing time. So we're going to catch up on film. We've already played BB, so we already know quite a bit about them. So we're just going to, learn from our mistakes in the past and look towards the future.
In national sports, the NBA All-Star starters were announced this past week. The East Division starters are Kyrie Irving, Giannis Antetokounmpo, LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, and DeMar DeRozan. In the Western Division, the starters are James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, and Anthony Davis. And in the NFL, the Pro Bowl is this weekend in Orlando, Florida. All of the selected players except the ones who made the Super Bowl will show off their skills in multiple competitions, including dodgeball, a relay, passing, and catching. That's all I have for sports today. Back to Lexi and Jake at the news desk. Thanks for those great updates, Aubriana.
Well, that is all we have for today's show. Remember to follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Lion TV.
And if you miss an episode, you can catch up on CerseiLionPress.com and click on the Watch Us Now logo. I'm Lexi Green.
And I'm Jake Williamson. You have a great day, Cersei High School.